last time in the very emotional Power Rangers Olympia, Power Rangers Victory Charge team up session. So Kori just stares down Odysseus just for like a moment, and he says, "Gonna be honest with you. I shouldn't have any feelings holding me back. But everyone seems to think that you and I were best friends back then. My memories are a little hazy. But the one thing I do know is that I have a job to do." Oh, I still have two bonus actions. I'm gonna use one to grab Odysseus by the collar and pull him just close enough.
No.
And you do too. And I push him away.
Ooh! So when you push him away, his visor seems to have this brief, like, navy energy wave just kind of flash across it for a second.
Piano starts
And he kind of staggers back. He looks up at you and he just goes, "I'm so sorry."
I am the storm that
He
is
just
to...
is demorphed, and you watch as his body just kind of crumbles into dust and fades away.
Oh shit!
He taught no jutsu.
Yo, that hurt me.
That was so sudden.
And the only thing you hear is, "I'll make sure to say hi to Penelope for you." And you remember meeting Penelope, getting to know his wife, getting to know their son Telemachus when he was still just a baby before you guys went off to the Trojan War. And like a whole ordeal of like how long you guys lived, were friends together. Like, you guys, as far as your history goes, you grew up on Ithaca with Odysseus, running around with him, hanging out with him, and you're seeing all of this flash through your eyes as he's fading away.
Fuck.
Damn.
Yo, Dev has me beat now by trauma. That has me beat.
Just turned to dust before my eyes.
Kori stakes his sword into the ground, takes his helmet off, and puts it on top of the sword and falls to his knees for a moment.
I'm taking back the life that you decided to try to make for me. No one gets to decide my destiny.
You still
Fun. So, we get another fun little traumatic moment.
Oh no.
Lily's gonna stagger back a little bit. The visor flash will be silver, and her helmet kind of disappears first, and she just kind of looks at you and goes, "Mother, I had nothing to do with that." And then she crumbles away.
Yeah, but you didn't stop it.
Cool. So I'm just like punching and punching through the visor, trying to get through the visor, and I'm just like, "You finally get your shit together and you get sacrificed, and then you come back and you cause us even more problems." And then when I say problems, I finally get through the visor, but then I sort of with my bonus action, I sort of like kind of pick up her like upper body and then just like give her a hug. And I tell her, "I don't blame you. I'm sorry you have to go through this again."
Alone is cause her to start dissolving. And she'll look at you and say, "I wasn't mad at you guys either." And I don't know if he can hear me, but if you get the chance, tell Zero I always thought he was attractive. And she'll you'll kind of fade away. Dash.
I take a really big deep breath, and then a really big sigh. And then I look at Zero and I'm like, I don't know how you did this the first time.
Wait, you just killed Arya again?
Yep.
She just admitted to saying you were hot.
I completely was like not paying attention. Fuck.
Yeah, no.
No, the fuck out. You were invested in your phone.
I just try not to think about it anyway.
Does that EMP arrow still have a charge?
Sure does.
If I slam it on the ground, can I demorph all three of them?
Oh shit.
Personal power and some story points, man.
I will spend them.
I'll say with the personal power, that might happen.
I will spend them.
Oh.
And then I will take off my morpher. And I will demorph.
Oh shit.
I will throw it.
Throw it towards me,
And
so
I
can
will-
at least catch it.
I will sit down and invite the three of them to sit down with me.
Oh.
Okay. Good response.
feel-
They'll take their helmets off and sit down.
Now I feel bad for attacking one of them.
I didn't plan on telling you guys this, but being artificial and all, I may not have a soul to see you guys in the afterlife, so I want to make the most of this right now.
Oh.
Prepare for the
I mean,
worms.
you have to have a soul. You're breathing. You're walking around.
I'm an
Like
experiment.
you're biological, mostly.
I'm an experiment. Grown in a lab. There's no chance that I would ever have a chance to be down in the underworld with you guys. This is my... When I die, that's it. Like, I'll have another
this
copy
is-
made of me, but it won't remember you guys.
At this point, Jackie and Maggie are both like in full-blown hysterics, crying. And as they're crying their eyes out, they start fading away, crumbling into dust, disappearing, saying goodbye. Orem, the big brute, is fighting back tears. And he just kind of reaches across, claps his big old hand on your shoulder, and just goes, artificial or not, I don't care. You better find some way to make it back to us. And that's when he's going to fade away.
Right before he does it, Laura will hug him and say, "Thanks for making me not feel like a monster."
I know I've already held this guilt as long as I can. And I think it's time to give him a proper goodbye.
Eric, in particular, is the first to have that visor flash. That crimson wave of energy across his visor and the helmet disappear. He just looks at you and goes, I never blamed you for what happened, dude. You were already stung. There was nothing you could do. That's when he starts fading away. Ash and Julie kind of are... They seem like they're getting ready to try and go for another strike, but when they hear Eric's words, their visors flash. And they start dissipating with more promises that they forgive you, they didn't blame you. You were just doing your job and you were following orders. Hazel, however, purposely takes his helmet off. And he tosses it aside. He walks up, wraps you in a hug, and just says, do not let our deaths haunt you for the rest of your life. We were doing our jobs, and so were you. Whatever our families may have thought to bring Nemesis involved into this, they didn't need to. We didn't want them to. He pulls back, he looks at you, goes, "We will see you when you get to the underworld. Until then, get some, be safe." That's what he fades.
I will slowly take off my helmet as I just like start bawling and holding, like letting all my tears fall out, holding this helmet in front of me and just leaning on it.
Laura will go over, pick up the morpher, and go over to Aphrodite. She'll hand it out.
Keep it.
When I signed on to be a ranger, it was my dream. I don't think I need it though.
Can I
have other ways to help the team. I don't think it needs to be this.
Well,
Kori, go ahead.
Can I quickly demorph and zoom my way in front of Laura and put her morpher back on?
sure.
I grab along with Zero, and I make my way over there. Listen, we all went through a lot right now. Trust me, I know. Probably more you than me. But we're not done. We may not understand. We may not be on the same pages all the time as a team. But we promise to see this to the end. For your friends, for Odysseus, for his previous team, and for Arya. We're gonna finish this together.
Kronos is gonna pay for everything he's done.
There is a lot of fight left in that little dog. Especially when one's soul is so close to reaching Elysium. You'll get to see your friends again, don't worry. I'll make sure of it. Your care for my champion is note 0. I will talk to both Thanatos and my brother to see if there is anything we can do. But as she was killed with a Titan's blade, I'm not certain we can do anything for her.
If there's anything I can do, just let me know.
We will let you know.
In the meantime, I can avenge her with Kronos.
Precisely.
One last hurrah. And thus, the team obsession closes as our Olympian heroes shelve the trauma that was so integrated into their past. And now they prepare for the final arc of this campaign. Will our heroes be strong enough? Or will Kronos have his way? Find out in the climactic final arc of Power Rangers Olympia.